Hi my dear students, welcome to my channel. Hi my dear students, today let us check the circle chapter. What is the important concept of the circle chapter, and also I am going to teach also. So here what they have given, circle. You already studied the circle chapter in previous classes, that is in 9th standard. What is the meaning of circle? Circle is a collection of all the points in a plane which are equidistant from the center. So here, so it is a collection of points which is a equidistance from the fixed point. So this is a fixed point, we call it as center. So this fixed point we call it as center. There are so many points are there on the circle. Okay, so that is called a circle. So here what is that? This is a fixed point, we call it as center. Center to any point when I will join. Okay, so this is center. Let us consider center as a O and this as a any point on the circle. There are infinitely many points are there, so which are equidistant from the fixed point. This one we call it as a radius. Okay, so that is OA. What is the definition of radius? Radius means it is a line segment, right? So OA is a line segment joining center to any point on the circle. Any point when we will join, so that line segment we call it as a radius. Okay, so how many radius we can draw to the circle? There are infinitely many radius. Why infinitely many radius? Because there are infinitely many points are there on the circle, so that we can draw infinitely many radius, and all the radius are equal and constant distance. Okay, so why it is at a constant? Because this radius all the points on a circle which are equidistant from the fixed point, right? So we are joining any point on the circle so that all the radius are equal. Okay, so next let us check. So I join any two points on the circle. Okay, C, D. When you join any two points on the circle, it happen chord. Chord or chord, we will pronounce like that. So here what is the definition of chord? The line segment joining any two point. So however you want you can join. Okay, so if the line segment, if it will join any two point, it happen chord. Okay, so the line segment join any two points on the circle which is passes through the center, which is passing through the center, is called it as diameter. Diameter. So diameter we can say it. So it is a largest chord of a circle. It is a largest chord of a circle. The largest chord of a circle passing through the center or passing through the fixed point, we call it as diameter. Okay, so here even in the diameter there are two radius. In a diameter there are two radius. So here which are the two radius? That is OC and OF. So diameter we can write it as 2 times of radius. Understood? Okay. So let us come to the circle. I draw one more circle here. When I will draw one more circle, the line segment which it will touch, which will touch at a point, that is P. I take it. So this is a AB line segment. So this is touching the circle at some point. That point we take it as P. So this AB line which will touch to the circle, the line which will touch to the circle, we call it as tangent. Tangent. Anywhere let them to touch. Okay. Touch and passes through. So that we call it as what is that? That is a tangent. The line segment which will touch the circle is called it as tangent. So here on the circle, how many tangents we can draw? How many tangents we can draw? The question mark. So now you got an idea. How many tangents? The circle is made up of infinitely many points, so that infinitely many points on the circle, so that you can draw it infinitely many tangents. Many tangents on the circle. Understood? This is the infinitely many tangents drawn on the circle. This is a very important thing they will ask in multiple choice question. And one more thing. So here one more question, that how many tangent can be drawn through a point? Through a point. How they will twist the question. How many tangents drawn on a circle? So that is infinitely many tangents. How many tangent can be drawn through a point? So through one point, through a point, it is important, underline, through a point, we can draw only one tangent. Like that they will twist. Okay, so this is through a point. So how many tangent? Through a point, only one tangent through a point. So here on the circle, how many tangent can be drawn? So infinitely many tangents. Understood? Like that they will ask in MCQ, like that they will twist like. Okay, so next concept. So you know that what is the meaning of chord? Okay, chord means the line segment which will join any 2 points on the circle. That is called chord. If I will extend the line, what will happen? This line segment which will cut the circle, which is cutting the circle at 2 points, that is A and B. The line segment which will cut the circle, we call it as secant. The line segment which will cut the circle. Cut is very important. Here touch is important. Okay, so before that what you have read? Which will touch the circle is called it as tangent. Which will cut the circle is called it as secant. These are the important concept of a circle. So by using that we will solve the theorems and the problem in this chapter. Okay, so what is this in a tangent? When we will come, what is this point? We call it as, so the line segment which will touch the circle at a point P here, right? So this point we call it as a point of contact. Point of contact. What is the meaning of point of contact? Because this line segment where it is touching to the circle, it is touching at a point P. So that point we call it as point of contact. Understood? So that is in a tangent. Okay, one more question related to tangent. What they can ask? How many parallel tangent can be drawn on a circle? how many parallel tangent we can draw? So there are infinitely many points. So each and every point will be a, what is that? It will be a parallel, right? So when it is parallel, so here also we can say that there are infinitely many parallel tangent can be drawn on a circle. Okay, so like that we will let us do come forward. So now you have understood what is the meaning of tangent, what is the meaning of circle, and what is the meaning of chord, radius, diameter means what, diameter, how can we write it, you know that, and secant means what, tangent means what. Okay, so let us come to that topic. So here there is a theorem 10.1 is there. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular through the radius through the point of contact. So let us draw one circle. So according to this theorem, what it says, that theorem 10.1, the tangent at any point of a circle. So there is a one point I will take. So I am drawing here tangent. Tangent at any point on the circle is perpendicular to the radius. Radius means the line segment which will join any point on the circle. So that is called radius. Let us take OP is a radius. P is a point of contact of what is that? I take XY line. Okay, so here the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular through the radius of a point of contact. Here you need to prove OP is perpendicular to XY. So this all like a statement is there, you have to write it, that one. So here before that let us explain theorem 10.1. So in this there are two theorems are there. So mostly expected question from the circle chapter for 3 marks, we can say that theorem 10.1 and 10.2. Okay, so here what they are given, first they have given what they have given, there is a circle and what is that, O is the center of the circle and XY is a tangent to the circle at a point P. Okay, so next what you have to prove it, so you need to prove it OP is perpendicular to XY, like that you need to prove it. Okay, so that what I will do it here, I do my construction to prove it. So here take any point on Q, on XY, that is point, any one point is Q I will take on XY other than P. P is already there is a point on XY, so other than P we have to take any one point. Okay, so let us join that one. Okay, so take any point on the circle, point on not circle, on XY line other than P and join OQ. This is my construction. Okay, so construction, take any point Q on XY line other than P and join OQ. So when we will join OQ, what will happen? So here see, Q must lie outside the circle. Why means, see, when Q is lying outside the circle, let us compare OP. OP is what? Radius. So which is on the circle, right? It is on the circle. But what is OQ? See, construction part we will draw it in a dotted line always. Okay, so if Q it will lie on the circle, what will happen? It will become a tangent, right? So that is when it is q is lying, it may be a tangent and it may be a secant, it will become. Okay, so secant means what? Through that line it can cut also. Okay, so that it can touch also, it will become a tangent. So but when it is lying on a circle, it will become tangent. Already I am having a point p, so that so q is lying outside the circle, so that we can say that oq is longer than the radius. Yes, why? Because when we will draw, let us take here, if it is here m point, okay, so when we compare to OM and OQ, which is the longer side, so our largest side, that is OQ, right? Because it has extended, it is which is lying outside the circle. So what we can say that OQ is greater than OP. So why means because it is lying outside the circle. Okay, OQ is greater than OP. Okay, so here this will happen for every point on the line XY, except the point P. Anywhere you can take here also, it will happen for that also. Why? Because it is lying outside the circle, right? So that OP is the shortest. OP is the shortest for all the distance of a point O to the point XY. So OP is what will happen? OP, it will be perpendicular to XY. That is our proof. So what I have explained, everything you have to write, then you will get it. So everything, just read this one, what they have given in textbook, then you will get it.